Hey guys, it is week 5. And let me tell you, this 12-week challenge has been, man, it is a lot of work. This is not for the faint of heart, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, I have been laid up for the last 2 weeks after falling on the ice and messing my knee up. So I've had all the time in the world to do this, and I've kind of been, maybe a little workaholic type of thing. And maybe that's why I'm feeling the pressure from this, because I really kind of outdid myself last week. With week 5, I went to 13 Instagram carousels, 9 reels, 9 YouTube shorts, did the 6 Pinterest pins, 9 TikToks, 13 Facebook posts. I did my weekly video last week, plus I did 5 long form tutorials on Photo Director 365 while I was walking through an image that's now available on the website for sale, either as a wallpaper or through our print on demand stuff as actual prints and posters. Also, I discovered that for whatever reason, my POD into the website did not connect the shipping properly. So I had to delete everything that was for sale from the print on demand company off the website, redo it, resend it through, and then verify that each individual thing was adding the shipping in the cart. That took an entire day and then some, as I'm sure you can imagine. And I have no idea what was wrong with it to begin with. I just know that that's definitely one of the things I got to check on the website for maintenance. And hey, if you were one of those people that got something off the store with 0 shipping, you're welcome, because that came out of my pocket. I still had to pay the shipping on that stuff. So I'm glad that I caught it when I did. Only a few orders slipped through, but we've got some great merch up on the website. We've got the Kaosivity t-shirt. Sorry, it's a little hard for me to get up right now with the knee. Maybe I should have done it like this. Kaosivity t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, all kinds of stuff. Mouse pads, blah, 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 blah. Magnets, keychains, just stuff, and if you could take a minute and peruse the shop and maybe pick something out, it certainly would help move things along. Especially, my doctor's appointment's coming up in a day or two, probably the day after I post this. And hopefully it's good news. Hopefully it's just a little more time to heal. Because if we're looking at any kind of major surgery, then that might mean, your old coot here is going to be off work for as potentially 6 to 8 months. And I really have no idea how I'm going to get through 6 to 8 months. But the good thing is I'm seeing traction through this challenge. So this challenge is definitely helping, but I need you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Any of that stuff makes all the algorithms go, maybe this is somebody we should be pushing out there a little bit. And I appreciate it. I've interacted with a couple of people in comments on some of the different social medias, and that's been wonderful. I put a bunch of new designs together over the weekend. That was the other thing. On the weekend, I did 130 something new designs. Now they're just raw at this point in time, and I'm vastly building up my library of images that I have to go through and edit and turn into the vision that I have for them. Matter of fact, today I was just doing a bunch of images where I was extending the AI output, which that's in the Photo Director stuff, how to extend an image, and then cropping them to an approximate size so that I can work on them. And a lot of those images are going to be images that I combine with a secondary image to make something really cool and really unique. And that will be part of what I'm moving through further on in the photo director series I'm doing. I actually labeled that as a podcast, which I don't understand why YouTube doesn't call it a vlogcast or a vodcast, because it's video, but it's podcast, and it's a training thing. If you would like to know more about photo director, please, go over and take a look at that stuff. It's while I am actually working on the images. So there are some points in time where it's kind of like, hey, he hasn't said anything in a minute. And it's because I'm concentrating and I'm focused on exactly what I'm doing. And I try to keep the conversation moving, but it can be a little bit difficult, especially when I'm doing lighting. And in that last set of tutorials, the what is it total? I think it's 8 videos. I did combine it into one long one, so you can kind of monkey around with that if you'd rather just do the long one. But each individual step that I took that image through, I actually got to the end and went, hey, that's great. I love that. And then I went through it again and I was like, I don't love that. So I went back and redid the coloration of the photo in a different manner. So it was a completely different tutorial about how to use layers to do the colors, as opposed to just using the color adjustment feature in Photo Director. And it's really kind of neat the way that I did that. I actually kind of split the image in half and worked on the color on one side and then worked on the color on the other side. And it came out a lot better than the image that I thought at the time when I was excited and I was doing the video. Was like, cool, that's it, that's got it. But that's why I always wait a little bit, and I always go, I don't just take an image and go done and throw it up on the website. I always have to spend some time looking at it afterwards to see if there's anything I missed, see if there's something else that I could do that would make it even closer to what my vision for it is, and imbue it with that special something that I think that I imbue it with. I mean, otherwise I could just be taking raw AI images and going, here, I don't care if you take my copyrights because it's not copyrightable, and throwing them all over the place. And I'll tell you what, I've come across some images in the last couple of weeks that have been like, ooh, those are good. Like, I don't know how much I can do to this to make it my own, which is great, because that means that I'm getting better at engineering the AI to give me what I want. And sometimes it's just a matter of running through a string of things, and then I don't really change anything. Sometimes I take things away from the prompt, and then all of a sudden it's like, now that's what I was looking for. Why didn't you give me that when I spelled it out 2 prompts ago? So it's fun and games. It is. My butt's getting a little sore because I haven't been able to move around real well with a wrecked up knee. But what are you going to do? I mean, I am enjoying everything that I'm doing, even though it can be exhausting and frustrating. And, the shipping not coming through on the website was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I mean, it took me a day plus because I had to just start over and go, great. But learning experience, now that I've been through it, obviously, as I was working through it, it got quicker and quicker and quicker for each item. But it was a lot of stuff that was like, hey, this isn't planned for in the weekly routine. And it took an entire day really from editing another image. And I was planning on doing another image. So I'm going to do that with the rest of my day now after I edit this video and get it ready to throw up on YouTube. But week 5 was a banger, man. And I am exhausted because of it. Week 6 is well underway. I've got a ton going up this week. I don't know if I'm going to hit, well, I probably hit 13 carousels. I haven't counted it yet. But I'm doing everything I know to do, and I don't know anything. So maybe at some point in time, I'll get better with SEO and, how to get your videos seen more often and how to get but until then, I'm a victim of organic feed. So that's why I say like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, whichever, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you find us at, just take a second, click something, because it'll help us reach more. And that's what this whole challenge is all about. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Thanks for following me. Thanks for, being my way of keeping myself accountable, because I have to do this video every week and tell people, I made it or I didn't make it. And I really excelled last week. And the only reason why is because my knees messed up. So I'm trying to find the silver lining in the fact that I'm in a lot of pain and I'm having trouble moving around, but we'll get through it. And maybe this is exactly what I needed right now. I mean, the universe works in mysterious ways. So hop on over to the website, check those things out. If you can afford to purchase something, please do. If you really can't, swing me a $5 cup of Starbies on the GoFundMe page, which I'll link down below in the description of this video. And we will see you guys on the next one. Remember, let the chaos out. Let it become creativity. That's all I'm doing.